Hello, welcome to the Turret of Pleasure here in the Enchanted Kingdom of Hermione. I'm your host and the Lord Chamberlain of the Enchanted Kingdom, Zip Gun. And I got a good haul of CDs today. I had to share because it's so weird. Sometimes it's like going fishing and you get a group of the same fish, or maybe you go mushroom picking and you run into a whole bunch of the same type of mushroom. But sometimes you get these veins of music, and like somebody threw out their collection or died or whatever. Sadly, a lot of the times people dying. And today was such a day, and it was at two different thrift stores. This was the weird part, and it was also two fairly opposite sides of the tracks. And I spent $35 today on, what did I have? 35 bucks on 33 CDs. No. $30 on 33 CDs. Oh, good. Blue Shime is finally back. Having one. But today was great, and it's all about roots music. And the first thing I found was this. The Birth of Soul, which is, it says here, the complete Atlantic Rhythm and Blues recordings, 1952 to 1959. Now, I will confess, I probably haven't heard a lot of this. 3 CDs, everything he did for Atlantic. CDs are a little scuffed up, booklet and everything's in it, great. Old long box, 1991. So this has probably been out of print for 100 million years. And it was $10, but I'm a senior. Yeah. So I was going to get a senior's discount. And I had this and another CD, and the lady says, well, if you get 3 of CDs or books, it's half price. I'm like, So in other words, if I go grab another CD, it's even cheaper. Yeah. So I looked through all the CDs. There was nothing there. I knew it. So I said, go look at the books. And it's one of those days. You know it's going to be a good day when you walk into the thrift store and it's all garbage except for this. And I don't even know much about this. Cameroonian acoustic music, not like Les Têtes Brûlées, apparently. I'm taking a flyer on it. It's Shinachi. But I needed a book, and wouldn't you know it, look at the book I found. This is, it's just total serendipity when you find the Pope of Victoria. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. David Foster found his autobiography. So we'll be reading that before bedtime for the next few weeks. Ray Charles, I don't know if there's much to be said. The guy who basically invented soul music. I'm very happy to have this. It's already been crushed and put on the car stick, and I will be driving around to the strains of that for the next foreseeable future. But that was all there was at the old Sally Ann. So I went across the street to the St. Vinny to see if Catholic donators had been better to me. And wouldn't you know it, there they were. And this is amazing how specific this collection of stuff was. I cannot believe that these, I think, 29 CDs here. I'm going to go through them fairly quick, but this is amazing. Okay, first of all, look, we got 3 Coco Taylor CDs. Force of Nature, not bad. I remember this being okay. Queen of the Blues, a pretty darn good Alligator era one. And her first one, produced by Willie Dixon, great record, already had it. They're both in perfect shape. I'll give it to somebody. It's that good. So there was 3 Coco Taylors. Okay. This one I almost didn't buy. Delbert McClinton. It's on Alligator Live. Delbert's always good. It was $1. Then this was the first one. Now, I don't know anything about Shemekia Copeland other than her dad is Johnny Copeland. And she's supposed to be really, really good. So I'm really looking forward to hearing this. These are her first 2 records. She apparently was a very big deal in the blues world as a youngster. And I'm hoping that in my world, the hype is lived up to. Then I found this. I didn't have this. I thought I did. Buddy Guy. I've been going through another Buddy Guy phase, and this one has lots of positive things. For example, there are no special guests on this. And I like his records better when it's just him and his band. I just found Sweet Tea, and that's a good record. I really enjoyed that. So I have high hopes for this. I haven't heard any of these, by the way, folks. I just got home. This is interesting. Music Masters, good label. Jazz. Now, I didn't know Benny Carter. He made a lot of records for these guys. And this is his songbook record. And these are songs that he wrote. And it looks like he's got guest singers of the likes of Diana Reeves, Kenny Rankin, Marlena Shaw, John Hendricks, Diana Krall, Shirley Horn. Are they actually singing on this or no? At any rate, this a quick peek into the old AllMusic said this is really good, and these are apparently songs he wrote. And I don't know much about Benny Carter, so I figured for $1 I'll buy it. This record, they say it's great. Carmen McRae sings Monk. It's on Novus. Novus is always good, and almost everything here is from like 1991, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, Steve Backer, when he ran Novus for a hot minute there in the 90s, put out a lot of good records for RCA/BMG. And I'll buy any of them for $1. And I remember this being really, really highly regarded. So there you go. And then, of course, there's just your regular Monk CD with Sonny Rollins. No, I don't have this. Yeah, I'll buy it for $1. It's got a version of Work and a version of Nutty on it that I'd like to hear. So there you go. Again, here's another one. It's like, what? The Paul Butterfield Blues Band. What do they call this? The original Lost Electra sessions. Now, the story goes that when Electra wanted to record these guys, they sent, what's his name, Paul Rothschild, out to record them, and he recorded them, and he wasn't happy and didn't do it for him. And apparently, I think he recorded it, allegedly, he recorded it, I think, 3 times. And this would be, I guess, the first or the second. And apparently, it's really good. And so I'm very happy to own this because I've been listening to the other ones since, like, I don't know when, 1968. So we need to hear that. Then, now, here we go. We're getting into, there's a lot of strong women in this. It's like, it's really crazy. Like, wait till you get into the bones of this. Strong woman number 1. 2, not 1, but 2 Nina Simone best ofs. Got Nina Simone's best of on Philips. She's like, when was this? Mid to late 60s? Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. I can't wait. And then there's the RCA one, which, what's it called? The Essential? Maybe not the right title for this. It's a great compilation of her RCA years, which were in the mid 60s. I can't remember which one of these is before or after. I think it was this, then this. Anyways, those are going straight into the car. Now, this I already had, rather annoyingly, Sarah Vaughan's Brazilian Romance with Milton Nascimento. Sergio Mendes produced it. I'm going to give this to a friend who I'm pretty sure would like to get it. More amazing stuff. Tomato. We got a Tomato Elmore James record. Yeah, I'm going to buy that for $1. Are you kidding? And yeah, that's going straight into the car. Here we got an Alligator. It's an early Clinton Chenier record. And this is probably really solid. I like these records a lot because there's nothing special about them. Clinton attempts to be somewhat contemporary by doing a song called Zydeco Disco, which I can't wait to hear. But I'll bet you this is as solid a Zydeco record as you'll get out of anywhere. Very unpretentious. And then this sort of came out of nowhere. Kevin Eubanks, guitar player. Don't know a lot about him. Robin Eubanks, trombone, is his brother. Smitty Smith is the drummer. And Dave Holland, very importantly, the bass player. And it's on Blue Note from the 90s. I said, yep, I'll buy this just because Dave Holland's on it. But Robin Eubanks I like, but I don't know Kevin very well. So this turned out I already had this. Oscar Peterson, what do they call it? Sort of the best of the songbook albums. 2 CDs of Oscar doing his thing. Great. It was $1. I'll give that to somebody. Shirley Horn doing Ray Charles. And this was at the other thrift store. I don't know how the whole thing about Ray Charles today. Yeah, when was that? This is on Verve. There's a whole pile of mid-90s Verve. This is Betty Carter. We have Benny Carter. Now we got Betty Carter. This too is on Verve. Then we got Shirley Horn. Is it on Verve? You bet it is. Shirley Horn, the main ingredient. This looks like a really good CD. Lots of Roy Hargrove, Joe Henderson. So yeah, this again. Elvin Jones. Yeah, okay. A lady that I don't know a lot about, Helen Merrill. Yes, it's on Verve. Of course it's on Verve. And but yeah, a whole bunch of these are all $1. And and then rather curiously, 4 CDs by the Sapphire, the Uppity Blues Women, who, if I remember correctly, I had one of their CDs. It didn't drive me crazy with happiness. Live and Uppity. They are I do believe, lesbian, blues sort of revivalist or whatever. Really like a blues, revivalist, I guess you would say. They play very traditional style blues. Dump That Chump, Evil-Hearted Me. Oh, they do Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby. That's cool. The Richest Guy in the Graveyard. There was a couple of funny titles on one of these. Can't remember. Was it this one? Bitch with a Bad Attitude. There's lightning in these thunder thighs. So I'm going to give them another chance. They were $1 each. I thought, yeah, I'm not going to leave these here. So I've read about them. They get good reviews. A lot of their records are kind of just sort of more of the same. Cleaning House. Cleaning House. There you go. 4 of them, ladies and gentlemen. And then just because, completely left-hand turn, we have, again, for $2, Maria Callas doing Tosca, the final absolute last word edition, mastered at Abbey Road, blah, 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 blah. Perfect shape. There you go. $2. As good a Tosca as you will ever hear anywhere. Grand total for all of this junk was, $30. So there you go. So the turd is now bursting at the seams, but there you have it. We couldn't leave this stuff behind. It's too good. So thanks for watching. We're going to watch these Russian guys make their cabins and the lava lamps going into infinity. And there's a hockey game on in a few minutes I want to watch. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button and all of that stuff. And whenever I make one of these, you'll get a thing that says there's more. And if that suits you, that's great. So thanks for watching. Take care of each other, and we'll talk to you later.